Welcome back, Catamounts, and happy Halloween. I'm Thomas Newsom.
And I'm Rufaro Lutizirira. This is your campus news presented by WeTV and Catamount Entertainment. It took forever for me to get here. My flowers kind of died on the way here.
That's unfortunate. But hey, now
Right.
they match your costume well.
Thank you so much.
Very
Right.
much
Do
so.
you have a costume?
I don't. I'm going to spend this Halloween in front of the TV, horror movies, lots of candy, that
Ooh,
kind of
what
thing.
type of movies?
Scariest the better. Scarier the better.
Oh. Oh my God! Thomas! Hello?
What's going on?
Oh my
Thomas? Are
God!
you Thomas?
Guys, hello?
Thomas?
Oh! Where did he go? Is that him? What happened? What happened, guys? What
Cut to
happened?
commercial! Cut
What
to
happened?
commercial!
Commercial.
Okay, you're gonna tell me what I want to hear. What were you doing when the lights turned off?
I was just trying to ready my shot and have him in the frame, set my white balance and everything, and then just the lights went out.
I was inputting mics into the mic input, and then someone flicked the lights, and next thing I knew, he was gone. He was dead.
I was going over my questions for guests and also looking in the mirror because I have to, make sure I look good.
Did you hear anything when it was dark?
Maybe something metallic. I don't really know.
I did. I heard it like a metallic clang, and then something hit the ground. I don't know. There was a lot going on.
Just like a loud sound, something metallic, I guess. I don't know. And then the lights were on, and I was shocked. He was gone.
Do you have any interest in being an anchor?
I mean, I can take that role if necessary, but I don't want to do that to him. He deserved that role.
Well, more screen time for me, right?
Yeah, more screen time for you, indeed. Yeah.
Do I want to be an anchor? Oh, no, there's a reason I'm behind the camera.
Do you know Thomas, the victim? Do you know him outside of WeTV?
Not outside of WeTV, no. I just know him as the anchor.
All right, get out of here.
Never seen him before oh my gosh. Never seen him before, a few weeks ago.
He did a good job as anchor?
I think he did a fine job as anchor.
He didn't frustrate you during TV too?
Not at all.
Get out of here.
This isn't getting us anywhere. This is hopeless. One of the Felix kits missing. Oh my God.
Welcome back. I know what you're thinking. Isn't he dead? Yes, technically. Fortunately, due to some last-minute dark magic by one of our producers, it didn't really stick. Anyhow, WCU is gearing up for Homecoming Week 2025. Festivities kick off this coming Monday, November 3rd, with a homecoming student brunch and giveaway in the UC Grand Room at Central Plaza. The celebration continues all week long, with the Homecoming Carnival on Tuesday and Wednesday, the talent show on Thursday, and the annual parade through downtown Silva on Friday. Everything leads up to Saturday's big day, the homecoming football game at Whitmire Stadium, followed by a post-game celebration in the UC Grand Room. Be sure to wear your purple and gold and join the Catamount community for one unforgettable week.
If you're in the mood to watch a spooky movie, Last Minute Productions will be showing Rocky Horror Picture Show on Halloween from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the UC Theater. This event is free to enter for students and comes with free popcorn and a fountain drink. Bands from across the region came to WCU for the Tournament of Champions. Julian Van Hoof gives us the story.
At WeTV, we work around the clock. And on October 18th, the organization took part in their biggest project yet, Tournament of Champions. With General Manager Jacob Pendergraph as our leader, our 17-hour day flew by. The event was live streamed on the Pride of the Mountains YouTube channel for 13 hours. Bands from across the East Coast came to perform at E.J. Whitmire Stadium. The event was a huge success, and we are proud of Jacob and his team for their work.
How we feeling for the vlog?
We're feeling great for the vlog, baby.
Jack, how we feeling the vlog?
We feeling good.
For WeTV, I'm Julian van der Hoof. Back to you at the desk.
What an amazing production brought to us by our WeTV crew and bands from across the region. Stay tuned to see us solve the mystery of my murder.
And we'll be right back after this break with our national news desk.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
I surrender. All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
Hello, I'm Lorelei Noyes, and welcome to the National News Desk. Here's your news from around the country. Amazon Web Services, a cloud service run by Amazon, had a major worldwide outage causing common apps like Snapchat, Ring, Fortnite, Grubhub, and a variety of other internet sites to go down on October 18th. More than 1 million users in the U.S. reported problems with accessibility to sites and apps alike from banking platforms, social networking sites, and even Canvas went down. AWS reported that outage was caused by issues with a serverless database called DynamoDB, causing data to be misplaced from their respective apps. On October 18th, the No Kings protest took place in more than 2,700 locations across the country, making it one of the largest demonstrations of its kind. Participants gathered to voice concerns about what they view as authoritarian leadership. The movement also drew an international participation, with events held in countries including Canada, France, Sweden, the United Kingdom, and Switzerland. Locally, in Asheville, the No Kings protest was organized by Indivisible Asheville and the Western Region NC Poor People's Campaign in Pack Square Park. Other Western North Carolina communities, including Hendersonville, Black Mountain, Burnsville, Brevard, Marion, Spindale, Silva, Bryson City, and Highlands also hosted demonstrations. We are now in the 4th week of the government shutdown with no resolution in sight. The shutdown has led to an estimated 750,000 federal workers being placed on furlough and has disrupted funding for farmers, leaving many without support for their crops. It's also impacting key programs like SNAP benefits and WIC, and students are facing delays in the opening of FAFSA applications. Many of these effects are expected to be felt nationwide in November, leaving millions uncertain about when relief will arrive. If you're looking for a job, you may want to take extra caution when applying online through popular sites like ZipRecruiter, LinkedIn, or Indeed. Fake job postings have become increasingly common, luring applicants into sharing personal information such as social security numbers or banking details. According to recent reports, job application scams have cost Americans an estimated $300 million over the past year, with each victim losing an average of about $2,000. To stay safe, experts recommend applying directly through a company's official website, verifying that any recruiter's email matches the company's domain, and checking LinkedIn to confirm that the recruiter's account is legitimate. This has been your national news. I'm Lorelei Noyes, and back to you at the desk.
Want to get connected with nature? Base Camp HalloWHEEn will be hosting a full moon night hike on Wednesday, November 5th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Get in touch with nature while learning about stargazing, mindfulness, and other mindful techniques. Sign-ups end on Monday, November 3rd.
The carnival is back at WCU. The Homecoming Carnival will be hosted at the Central Plaza and the UC Lawn on November 4th and 5th, running from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. both days. Students can enjoy one day at the carnival for free and can attend a second day for $10. Admission for faculty and staff is only $12 per person, and community admission is $15 per person. All admissions come with unlimited rides, 2 game tickets, a free cotton candy, and a free funnel cake.
And now reporter Hallie Stanley gives us a story on the No Kings protest in Asheville.
Downtown Asheville filled with demonstrators for the No King protest on October 18th as part of a nationwide movement opposing what many perceive as authoritarian leadership. Starting in Pack Square Park, chants echoed through the streets and the march spread across the downtown area. Participants from all demographics voiced their frustrations and opinions. The No Kings protest occurred in several locations in western North Carolina, as well as 2,700 locations nationwide. One protester was vocal about their opposition. Protesters carried signs, chanted slogans, and played live music, turning downtown Asheville into a scene of unity and freedom of expression. My name is Hallie Stanley with WeTV. Back to you in the studio.
Stay tuned for sports with Morgan Corson.
And opinions on parking with Ryan Creel. We'll be back after this break.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Do you have prediabetes? North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. Trained coaches are standing by. Get started now at joinaprogram.org.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Welcome back, Catamounts. If you're looking for some events in Silver, Backslist Chocolate is hosting a chocolate tasting class next Thursday, November 6th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Explore the different flavors of milk and dark chocolate while learning what centers work best with your favorite chocolates. Admission to the class is $20.
Voting for the 2025 Homecoming Court has officially wrapped up. A big thank you to everyone who took the time to cast their votes and support the nominees. The anticipation is building and results will be announced during the halftime game at Saturday's football game. Make sure to head out, cheer loud, and celebrate with the Catamount family as we find out who will be crowned this year's Homecoming Noble.
Students on campus have a lot to say about parking options. Ryan Creel gives us the story.
Halloween is right around the corner, and we're going to start talking about something scary. I'm not talking about anything like ghouls or goblins. I'm talking about something really scary, parking on campus. Today, we're going to go around and try and find the worst horror stories that people have of parking. Come on, let's get going. Do you have any parking horror stories?
Yeah, last year I lived in Noble, which is supposed to be one of the accessible dorms because it's Central Campus. And I had just gotten my car up, but they don't have any parking lots. So you had to park either a mile up at Judah or a mile down at Reed. And especially if you're getting off work late at night, there's a lot of creeps and it's just not safe, let alone if you have disabilities. And it's really painful to walk up a hill to get back to your dorm.
The only scary movie I have to watch when I go to my car is having to walk 30 minutes to my parking spot.
30 minutes?
Yeah, because I have to walk all the way over from Benton to the overflow lot next to the print shop.
And that's where you go like every day?
That's where I have to park because the other one's always full.
All the parking is just really bad and there's not a lot of spots for everybody. I get here at 11 o'clock most days and all the parking spots are full except for the parking deck. And a lot of the time when I was living on campus, if I get back at any day after like 5 o'clock, all the parking spots are full besides the overflow lots, and I'm walking all the way from Exxon just to get a spot.
Well, when this lot is full and I have a 60-pound jump bag that I need to carry up to my room and I'm carrying it from Robertson, well, it's not nice.
It's real rough as an EMT?
Mm-hmm. It is, especially when I'm walking with equipment. So please give us more parking.
So I live here at Judicola, and parking here is kind of a nightmare. Anytime you leave, it feels like you're playing the lottery on whether or not you'll get your spot back, especially on Sundays. I like to go to Asheville on Sundays, and it's like, yeah, that's the day before like the class week starts back up. So if you're not back by like 6:30, you're just kind of like not getting a spot.
You gotta fight to survive out here.
You gotta fight to survive in Judah.
Whew. I hope some of these parking stories didn't scare you like they did me. Some of them are giving me the heebie-jeebies. Not really much we can do aside from hope they get better, but who really knows? With WHEEn, I'm Ryan Creel.
See, I used to be so sad that I didn't have a car, but after hearing everyone end this, I think it's a blessing in disguise.
It might be. You'd think for the price that we pay for a parking pass, there would be a place to park, but you'd be wrong. Stay tuned for We Cook with Ryan and Julian.
And Morgan Corson with sports after the break.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping.
maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us.
Ready?
That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
And now sports with Morgan Corson.
Catamount Athletics has been very busy, so let's pounce into the action. Men's and women's basketball season is starting in the next week. The men's team is opening in Ohio against the Cincinnati Bearcats on Monday, November 3rd at 7 p.m. They finished the week against the 6th-ranked Duke Blue Devils Saturday, November 8th at 1:30 in Durham. The team is being led by preseason SoCon All-Player Marcus Kell, the only Catamount with preseason honors. The women's team is opening play tonight against the Virginia University of Lynchburg in the Ramsey Center. The team has another home game Sunday, November 9th at 6 p.m. in the Ramsey Center playing Tusculum. The women's soccer team is tearing it up on the pitch this season. At the end of the regular season, the Cats are 9-5-2 overall and 5-2-2 in conference, getting them the number 2 seed in the SoCon Conference. They will be hosting the number 7 seed UNCG Spartans this Friday, October 31st at 7 p.m. Isabella DeMarco is leading the Cats with 10 goals and 5 assists on the season. Now to the football team. The team is on a 5-game winning streak after losing the first 3 going into a bye week. In those 5 weeks, the Cats outscored their opponents by 76 points. The main factor was getting back quarterback Teron Tiger Dickens. Dickens and the Catamounts are heading into Tennessee this week to play Chattanooga on Saturday, November 1st at 4 p.m. The Cats are tied for first with Mercer in the SoCon standings. That's all for Catamount Athletics. Back to you at the desk.
Rufaro, do you have a sweet tooth?
I do, but it depends though. Anything with chocolate and soft candy.
Oh, exactly. Soft candies, good. Chocolate, great. Hard candies, okay. From time to time, you eat too many of them, your teeth start to hurt.
That's the thing.
It's just a whole thing.
Completely agree with you.
Owen and Dom tried some candies for us in the studio. Let's see which ones they like the best.
Boo! Ah! It's okay, Owen. It's just a mask, man.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hi, everyone. We're doing another Halloween tier list. I'm Dom.
And I'm Owen.
And let's just get right into this thing. We're going to actually start off with our, some classic candy, Snickers.
Oh, yes. This is a classic. I got an E on my wrapping.
You got an E? I got myself a K, so.
Let's see.
Let's try it out. Pretty good.
Yeah, got a little caramel in there, got a nut. I mean,
yeah. I mean, caramel, chocolate, very simple. I think before we kind of rank this, we're going to go over our reels. We have ourselves our tier list, how it is usually. S, pretty superior, and then goes all the way down to F, which, sucks, don't like it.
Yeah.
So, what are you feeling about Snickers?
I'd have to put Snickers in the A tier, I think. I think Snickers are a great candy. They're always there when you're hungry, when you aren't you.
Yeah,
and
especially.
Yeah, I'd say they're an A.
I think Jacob needs a little bit of a Snickers right now, especially after that Commanders.
Yeah,
also.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Moving on, we got ourselves some Twix. Let me get you one here, buddy.
Oh, I got a left Twix.
You got
my
a left?
favorite. Thank
I
goodness.
also got a left Twix.
Oh, right, of course. Well, it is the superior Twix.
I guess so. It is.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
That's solid.
Solid. Okay.
A little chewy.
A little chewy.
Yeah.
I don't think I gave mine for Snickers, but Snickers also A. But for Twix, I'm gonna give it a B. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent. How you feeling?
I'm a pretty big Twix guy. I really enjoy a Twix. I think I'd put them also in A. They're a little below Snickers for me, but similar categories, you know?
Both
I do
crunchy
enjoy
ones.
Twix. I do enjoy the little candy kind of twist that they've added in.
Absolutely. And moving on to our final chocolate. I'll get you one. M&M's.
Classy.
Classy. M&M's. Oh, got done there.
Yeah, I mean, it's an M&M. It's pretty
M&M.
self-explanatory.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, S tier for me. M&M's really good. Overall, I mean, you know, like I said, they melt in your, does it melt in your mouth, not in your hand?
They do melt in your mouth. It's pretty great.
Pretty great.
You know, I do enjoy an M&M. I think, unfortunately, I will have to put it in B tier.
Really?
Because I have seen the other versions of the M&M above the classic chocolate. You know, I like the peanut butter M&Ms. I have those over these, but these are still a pretty good candy.
Pretty good candy
solid.
too. I agree with that, but I just think original, you can't beat it. So. No. I think we're gonna move on to our sour half of the candy. Excuse me. With Skittles.
Okay.
Here you go, bud.
Let's see here.
I got a little bit of an extra wrapper with this one.
You taste the rainbow with these.
Especially, yeah.
Let me think this through. This may be controversial to say, but I think I have to put Skittles in the S tier.
Really?
I think Skittles are a pretty phenomenal candy. They're a little underrated in my opinion. I'm a big fruit flavoring guy. You know, I like nerds sometimes. We have these Skittles here, but I think Skittles are pretty good. They're an S tier snack in my opinion. I have another to prove it.
They're pretty good tier. I would have to probably put them down just below. They're a really good one to A tier. But I think moving on, we got ourselves our final.
You can open the bag.
All right, open this bag. Our final one, which is Nerd Candy Corn. If I can open this one.
There we go.
But
All right,
yeah.
this is an interesting concept. I'm really curious to see if it tastes like candy corn or not.
See if it does.
Yeah.
But just to do it differently than what we did last year with the original candy corn. So.
Oh, that's interesting. Not really what I expected.
That's also very interesting.
I like it, honestly.
Honestly, not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say it's better than regular candy corn.
Oh, definitely better than regular candy corn.
Maybe a B for it, I'd say.
I'd say so, B.
I mean,
for sure.
you know, we don't have anything really lowly ranked today, but it's because you picked such great candies. So.
No, I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, these are obviously, you know, some highly ranked, fantastic candies. So, yeah, I gotta say, this is probably a B, but here are our final tier rankings. And thank you guys so much for watching. And back to you guys at the desk.
Well, that candy certainly looked delicious, didn't it?
Yeah, you mind if I have the rest?
Oh, not at all, not at all.
Thank
Please
you so
help
much.
yourself.
Something smells in the studio.
I can't smell because I'm dead, remember?
Ah, yes. I do wonder who did that to you.
And now let's see what Julian and Ryan have cooking up in the kitchen.
Ryan, it's time for We Cook.
I'll be on in a second. I'm just getting my costume on.
All right, then.
Thanks for waiting. I like the costume, by the way.
Thanks. Do you know who I am?
Yeah, of course. You know, with you got the cleats on and the ball. Like, of course, anyone would recognize you.
Yeah. Yours are good too.
Thanks. You know who I am?
Yeah, the jacket really gives off the look. Yeah. Who is he?
So we cook?
Yeah, we cook. We cook.
For your ingredients, you're gonna need some parsley, some mozzarella cheese, about a half stick of butter, a little bit of garlic, some buffalo sauce, King's Hawaiian roll, and rotisserie chicken. First, you're gonna wanna wash your hands. This might prove to be a little difficult. You're gonna preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Take the chicken off the bone and put it in a bowl. Next, you're gonna shred your chicken. There's a couple ways to do this. You can use a fork or a knife, but I like using my stand mixer to get it done. It's really quick and really efficient. Next, you're gonna add in your unsponsored buffalo sauce. Mix the buffalo sauce into the chicken. Next, you're gonna cut your King's Hawaiian rolls in half. Put your buffalo chicken mix on the Hawaiian rolls. Spread some mozzarella cheese over the buffalo chicken. Put the top of the buns on the chicken sliders. Melt some butter in the microwave. Next, we're gonna prep some parsley. Add some of your chopped parsley to the butter. And crush a couple cloves of garlic in there as well. And spread the butter, parsley, and garlic mix over the buns. Ooh. Make sure it's covered in aluminum foil. Throw it in the oven for 10 minutes.
So are we not going to get a shot of you putting it in the oven?
No.
It's because you didn't clean it?
Yes. After 10 minutes, take off the aluminum foil and throw it back in for another 10 minutes. Julian, I think we cooked.
This is really good, Ryan.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
I'm just going to ignore that usage of fork and knife for this meal. And I'm just going to keep on eating.
Thank you for joining us for this special edition of We Cook. Happy Halloween, everyone.
That looked very yummy.
Oh, too bad you can't have some. That's
Too
very
bad
sad.
dead people can't eat.
Yeah. Stay tuned. We'll be solving our murder mystery with Ryan Creel.
And Chap will bring us our weather report after this break.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music.
Yeah.
Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Sorry, I'm just really flustered by the murder that just happened recently, so I'm just a little bit in my head. I just want to clear my name now. Murdering people is my least favorite thing to do. Okay, look, emptying the litter box, that's the worst thing. But shout out to my cats at home, Bodacious, Twisted Sister, and Cactus Jack. Love y'all. Friday weather for Halloween, trick-or-treating. Going to be a high of 52 degrees and a low of 34. So, be sure to bundle up, have something warm under that costume and make sure that it's weather appropriate. Saturday, We're going to be looking at temperatures of 54 degrees and 34 let me rephrase that. It's a high of 54 and a low of 34, so it's going to be partly cloudy. As you see, it's going to be all sunny. You know, last week, you know, we kind of had a lot of the rain happening. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? Well, we saw it last week. We saw a lot of it. So it's just we're going to be walking on sunshine this weekend and even throughout the week as we go. We got about mid-50s here on Sunday, low of 36, so, you know, be sure if you're doing something late for church or whatever, be sure to bundle up and whatnot. And then we roll into Monday. Monday, we're getting a little bit warmer here, getting 61 degrees and a low of 42. So that's going to be a little bit of relief from the cold. And then we go into Tuesday, I'm sorry. It's going to be about 56 degrees, 35. And then, ironically enough, we go to 57, 67, Wednesday. And it's going to be all sunny. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit better of a day on Wednesday. And we're going to wrap things up on Thursday, going 56 degrees and a low of 39. I just need, you know, I'm a little freaked out by everything in the studio with the murder and everything. Like, I mean, I think I saw Superman walking around here earlier. Little freaked out, but we'll get through it. We'll get through this broadcast. But, yeah, go Cats. Please, someone help me.
We know you've been waiting for us to solve the mystery of my murder. Our detective Ryan Unk Creel might have cracked the case.
Liam? You're the Felix Kid Killer?
I always hated that name. So you found me out, detective. What now?
It locks from the outside. I don't really know what he was thinking. But it seems we have a case closed on this one. Detective Creel strikes again.
What?
So
Liam?
it is Liam. Liam, buddy, hang around after the show. I just want to talk to you for just a few minutes. I just want to talk to you.
That's crazy. And now, Jacoy Bell with our guest, Henry Fuentes.
Hi, I'm Jacoy, and today I have Henry Andrade Fuentes here with me, and they are a commercial music and audio production major, in the Performance Technology Studio, and they have a recital Saturday, and I am so excited to talk to them. Hi, Henry.
Hello.
For those who don't know, what goes into being a commercial music and audio production major?
So like other music majors, you take your music theory classes, your all skills, your piano classes, but you also take classes based on production and recording and live sound situations, things like that, and you take private lessons with an instructor as well.
Okay, cool. And what other cool things have you done with your major?
I've been a part of a lot of ensembles. One of my favorites is Tech Ensemble, where you are in a giant pool of students and then you're put into a group and you create and produce a song and you perform it live, and the broadcasting studio puts it together and live streams it, and then you have a video to put out and show whoever you want, your family, industry members.
Speaking of producing, you produce your own music, right?
I sure do. I have for about 6 years now.
Wow. And how does your self-expression show up in your music?
I think that's like a large part of the recital. I've always found a way to express myself without necessarily, when I'm writing lyrics, talking about myself. I kind of live through characters, and I have a line in the concert about how I had characters because it was the only character I thought I had left, you know. And I think I'm trying to recognize myself within my own music a lot more, and like understand that there isn't really a perfect perception of me that other people might have, and it's a beautiful thing for an artist to be able to be seen by an audience. And so everyone's going to take away something different from your music, and your music can mean something to yourself, but you can allow it to mean other things for other people.
Exactly. So what kind of production and what goes into doing a recital or getting ready for a recital? I'm sorry.
I think the best advice that I could give for anyone who's trying to put together a recital is like, think about it as early as you can and take inspiration from other recitals that you've enjoyed, or maybe things might have gone wrong in different recitals. Like, take away from your experiences. Don't let your experiences just kind of like pass by you. But I think a large part that I really wanted to get down was like scheduling and making sure everyone who was performing with me, I'll have a band with me, and everyone who's performing with me can make it to rehearsals and they have their music at a reasonable amount of time to learn it, you know. I'd say those are the biggest things with putting together a recital, is just like making sure everyone who's involved is on the same page and that everything is confirmed and it can run as smoothly as possible.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me. Now back to the desk.
That's all the news we have for you tonight. From all of us here at WeTV, the living and the dead, we hope you have a fun and safe Halloween.
Thanks for watching, and tune in on November 13th for more campus news. Go Cats!